The rental landscape in New South Wales is undergoing a major transformation following the passing of the Residential Tenancies Amendment Act 2024 in October this year. Here's what you need to know to stay ahead of these pivotal updates and ensure compliance with the new legislation. In force now, rent increases are now strictly limited to once every 12 months. Charging for background checks is prohibited. The New South Wales Rental Commissioner will now have a seat on the Rental Bond Board. Rent increases are now limited to once every 12 months, regardless of whether the lease is a fixed term or periodic agreement. Subsequent agreements between the same parties are treated as a continuation of the original agreement to prevent attempts to bypass this restriction. The first rent increase can only occur a minimum of 12 months after the tenancy commenced. It's now prohibited to charge prospective tenants for background checks when applying for a tenancy or for the preparation of a lease. The New South Wales Rental Commissioner is now allowed to sit on the Rental Bond Board. The Rental Bond Board serves as an independent custodian of rental bonds and plays a critical role in tenant-landlord financial interactions. Stay informed. Additional reforms yet to come into force. The following changes have not yet commenced, but they will take effect on a date yet to be announced, except for the rules about collecting eviction data, which are due to begin on or before 1st July 2025. You will no longer be able to terminate a lease on no grounds. There will be new prescribed grounds for termination introduced. You will not be able to terminate a lease at the end of the fixed term unless a prescribed ground for termination applies. New requirements for the collection of eviction data. Changes to the laws on keeping pets in properties. There's a lot to digest and a lot more to learn, but REI will be hosting additional webinars on these changes and an event in March after the final lot of regulations are released. The event will include expert insights, hear from leading voices in the industry, practical guidance, gain practical insights into implementing new regulations and face-to-face support. Get your questions answered directly by the REI helpline team. Learn effective communication strategies for interacting with landlords, and more to be announced soon.